Life's tough, deal with it. What does that mean? That means get over it. It's actually not healthy and not constructive. I think that's really important that we develop our emotional intelligence, not by quote unquote, just deal with it, but by actually dealing with it, actually addressing it. So if you're upset or you're mad about something, to me, dealing with it would be more appropriately, why am I upset? Why do I feel this way? Why do I believe the things I believe about this person or this experience right now? What can I learn from it? How do I move forward? So if somebody's looking at some situation, maybe they got into a little fender bender and they're losing their damn mind, and I've seen people do this, they're losing their mind over it, but they have this moment of clarity like, hey, if I can't deal with a little fender bender, how am I going to deal with my wife being diagnosed with cancer or something catastrophic like that, right?
Yeah.
In those moments, think to yourself, what can I do to build up some emotional resiliency and fortitude so that when a situation like this happens, it's not that big a deal. One thing I think of in that scenario, and this is how they're all intertwined, is if you're upset about a little fender bender, there might be two things happening. There's probably an infinite number of things that are happening, but two things. Number one, you're stressed for time. You're like, I don't have time for this bullshit right now. And then you freak out. Yeah. Number two, you're stressed for money. Oh my gosh, I got a $1,000 deductible. I got to pay this $1,000 because this jack off hit me, and now I got to deal with this, and I don't have any money, and I'm supposed to, pay for my kid's football thing. Okay, well, there's other scenarios that we need to deal with. You need to deal with time management. You need to deal with financial management. Then when you deal with all of these things appropriately, and I'm using your language, the deal with, right? You deal with these things appropriately, then everything else becomes less relevant. If you're in a good financial spot and you have to pay a $500 deductible, it's not going to be exciting to you, but it's manageable. If you're not stressed for time because you've managed your time and your schedule correctly and you have buffer built into your day and somebody happens to bump into you or back into you in the parking lot, yeah, it's not ideal, but it's okay. Like, you have time. You'll be able to manage it appropriately. So all of these things that we talk about, they're just so interconnected, and if you improve in one aspect of your life, all the other aspects will get better. That's why I tell guys, just go to the gym. If you feel like shit, go to the gym. Yeah. Well, but I feel like shit. I know you do. I know emotionally you're going through a hard time, but just go to the gym. You're gonna trust me, you will feel better. You're gonna burn up energy. You're gonna release certain chemicals in your body that are gonna help you quite literally, physiologically feel better. Over time, you're going to look better, which is going to drive up energy production. You're going to be more productive, which is going to help you feel better about yourself. You're going to make more money. You're going to get more attention from the opposite sex. Everything's going to be better if you go work out.